Hello and welcome to the third edition of the Nodfast. This is Matt, and with me I have Paul.
Hey, what's up?
And then Josh.
Hi.
And then on the telephone for this edition we have John.
What's up?
And it's been we postponed when we were going to record this due to we had a surprise birthday party last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday for Josh. That's right.
I was surprised.
It was a faux recording session.
And yeah, we used the Nodfast as a lure actually, and I felt kind of guilty about it in a way.
No, you didn't. You loved it.
Yeah,
the wool pulleth over my eyes.
It was actually really fun, but
for this edition we have a bunch of stuff to talk about, and a lot of the stuff we were going to talk about last time was just action on.
Should we clarify real quick that John is actually joining us via Skype? And
I said on the phone.
Yeah, exactly.
He did say on the phone.
Yeah, I mean it is, but it's also kind of cool that it happens to be over Skype, considering we just installed it and figured this out. So
I think we're just going to jump into this, and I think it's been only the last couple weeks now, but Rosa Parks died, and that she was actually most recently buried in like the National Cemetery, right?
No, she's buried in Detroit after being
she's
in the
what was
rotunda.
the ceremony then? What was the the rotunda?
She's still she was in the rotunda actually yesterday. What's the Supreme Court nominees?
Alita?
Scalia. He actually went by and paid his respects, on the way, I guess, from the announcement yesterday morning, on the way to
by breakdancing
on the way to Congress. And someone pointed out that he has so many opinions that he's written that basically are in the face of civil rights in so many ways.
They were talking about him on Fresh Air, and she was talking about how he's just big on not things that don't affect interstate commerce.
Right.
Should be states' issues.
Right. It's all about.
That makes sense, though. I mean, that's really kind of how the Constitution's written. I mean, we are a United States of America, and the state's governments have a lot of control.
So, like federal anti-discrimination laws, he's not a big fan of.
Right.
Doesn't affect interstate stuff. Interstate.
Well, I mean, as long as
knowledge.
he's straight to the board, and that's what his big belief is, and that's what he enforces. As long as he's across the board, it's just. I mean, I'm sure that doesn't look good. But.
He's extremely across the board. I'll have to come up with the links that I had. It was there were a couple of opinions that he's had that were. Did
he like Napoleon Dynamite? What was his opinion on that?
Of course, the famous one is
because that movie's fucking funny, Paul.
And speaking of odd tributes to Rosa Parks, the Apple thing that we were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah,
this week. John, did you see that on the Apple front page they had a Rosa Parks picture? And it was
a black and white picture.
It was a black and white picture, and
it was a photograph.
A photograph, but they still branded it with the Think Different and the Apple logo.
Instead of Think Differently.
On the photo.
They still insist on being grammatically incorrect.
What's that?
What did it say?
Think Different. They're here. I'll find a link.
Think Different?
Yeah, they're little silly.
And then what I actually saw was someone made it look like an iPod ad with someone on a bus with the iPod on.
What, Rosa on the bus with an iPod?
Yeah. That wasn't an official Apple thing.
I don't know. I think that's kind of funny.
I thought it was funny, too.
Seems innocent enough.
But Paul said the guy did it as a tribute to the Apple picture.
He did it as a tribute
to one of those weird Apple people.
Yeah.
Like the zealots, like the people that did you see last week the new PowerBook came out and it is 150 megahertz faster. 150 megahertz faster.
They get a little bit into it. Okay.
And the monitor is brighter.
Now they have colors like red invisible and blue invisible.
It's amazing.
It now sends out ultraviolet light.
It's a bit of a strange thing though for Apple to be picking well, they did, I think, in part of this Think Different campaign. They had Gandhi and
Think Arrogant.
Right. It's
Gandhi loves iPods, man. That's what he was fighting for, wasn't it?
It's when you start co-opting icons as part of your marketing campaign. This is getting really kind of seriously offensive in my estimation. I mean, I just don't think
most people don't see it that way.
No, most people don't see as Apple saying Rosa Parks would be or is.
They don't see it as marketing, but that's all they do.
Right.
It's not like they do anything but marketing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, companies by default, because they're companies, cannot possibly have compassion for any of the human condition, like they all claim to be.
There's no reason for them to inherently.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
they don't seem like they have to.
Well, they kind of have to have customers, right?
Well, they have to have customers.
What sort of customers do you have to have? What sort of business are you?
I'm saying it's
exactly. If you're Halliburton,
it's
what
exactly,
do you don't care?
It's exactly marketing. It's just marketing. It's not. That's the front and the end of it.
Right.
So even Rosa Parks' death gets manipulated.
Yeah,
trying to sell iPods with it.
It's sad. Well, I don't think they were necessarily trying to sell iPods, except for that.
It was on the damn site.
The one guy. That one guy.
Anything that drives people to the site,
sure,
drives people to buy goddamn iPods.
Oh, okay.
Except whenever they get this scratched. Lawsuit.
It's a class action. California it's way too easy to class action on California. I'll tell you. That. It's like it's scratched. Like, what did you fucking think it was? It's like super like adamantium, like the stuff that Wolverine has lying in his bones.
Yeah,
it's a fucking piece of plastic.
I just tried to write my name with a needle.
So fuck iPods, fuck Apple.
Well, no,
Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks pretty cool.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a bit of the somebody that's an icon that literally starts a movement in that way. I think it's really one of those things where if you think about how much of an impact she had as far as changing the shape of absolutely everything that we kind of sort of take for granted at this point.
Right.
It's really pretty amazing to step back and sort of to kind of check that, which I found myself doing a lot this past week. So.
Right up.
I think on that note, we're gonna go out of this segment.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, we'll take a pause and take a necessary break.
Mr. Galloway is a politician I hold in high regard because he was charged for these the big oil for food scandal that's going on. They're saying these 2,000 or so firms are involved with all these kickbacks to Saddam Hussein and yada yada yada.
What do you know the company names? Because I don't know that.
There's a list. I think you can probably bet that most companies that are involved with global oil were involved with this shit. The extent of
the whole world exploited it.
Yeah, the extent of the scandal would, it would stand to reason that everybody was in on it. Like everybody had to have known what was going down. But anyway, so
the whole class was cheating on the test.
Right. George Galloway was our government made a point to point him out, probably because, like they do with people, he's a member of the anti-war movement in Great Britain. He's Scottish, I think, but he's a member.
That'll
the UK,
tag you.
The UK Parliament, pretty anti-war, and they accused him of this stuff. He came over and spoke to the Senate, which is what Paul is about to play here.
Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, John, but here we go.
Is a proven fact. It's a proven fact that these forged documents existed and were being circulated amongst right-wing newspapers in Baghdad and around the world in the immediate aftermath of the fall of the Iraqi regime. Now, Senator, I gave my heart and soul to oppose the policy that you promoted. I gave my political life's blood to try to stop the mass killing of Iraqis by the sanctions on Iraq, which killed 1 million Iraqis, most of them children. Most of them died before they even knew that they were Iraqis. But they died for no other reason other than that they were Iraqis, with the misfortune to be born at that time.
That's some deep shit.
I gave my heart and soul to stop you committing the disaster that you did commit in invading Iraq. And I told the world that your case for the war was a pack of lies. I told the world that Iraq, contrary to your claims, did not have weapons of mass destruction. I told the world, contrary to your claims, that Iraq had no connection to Al-Qaeda. I told the world, contrary to your claims, that Iraq had no connection to the atrocity on 9/11, 2001. I told the world, contrary to your claims, that the Iraqi people would resist a British and American invasion of their country, and that the fall of Baghdad would not be the beginning of the end, but merely the end of the beginning. Senator, in everything I said about Iraq, I turned out to be right, and you turned out to be wrong.
Bitch.
And 100,000 people have paid with their lives. 1,600 of them American soldiers.
Yeah, he came, gave the Senate committee a tongue lashing, which, made him even more popular with those guys.
Yeah.
And since then, he has written a book called George Galloway Goes to Washington. That he's giving book tours in the United States.
That's awesome.
They have accused him once again, and said that this fellow, Iraq's ex-deputy prime minister Tariq Aziz, claimed all this stuff and told the United States all this stuff, or told the investigation of the UN oil for food scandal all of these things, that he had got kickbacks for this. It turns out that this Aziz guy is pretty much saying, I didn't say that. Why are you saying that I said that? Because I didn't.
So they're just totally making stuff up about it. And it's not like
Yeah.
pretend people. It's the former prime minister. Is that
Right.
Tariq Aziz.
The ex-deputy prime minister of Iraq.
Right.
So George Galloway, cool guy. His crusade goes on. I just hope that he gets that he gets to sit in front of the Senate committee again, because both sides will
for
be
the fun
revved
of
up.
it.
They'll know what to expect, and they'll question him harder. But it's like I said, you're not going to get ahead of him.
Yeah.
So it makes good drama. They should make like a DVD of the Galloway
book tour?
Senate Commission. Yeah, that's the point. He's making money off of it, basically.
We're back, and I think the next thing we were going to get into is the bird flu, because everybody knows about the bird flu.
It's ridiculous how much we're talking about this fucking hypothetical pandemic, though.
No, but it was important enough for the president to give a very, very important address about it today, and basically say everything that the Senate has already passed.
Roche actually, who makes it, which I thought was funny because my mom works for Roche.
Tamiflu.
They make Tamiflu. Yeah, they don't make the avian flu itself.
Yeah,
The treatment for it. There was a guy, some meteorologist in the United States, and I don't remember, for some local station, who had a theory that the Japanese, the Yakuza, had some sort of Russian hurricane machine that they bought, and they were using it in revenge for Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That's why Katrina hit.
You're kidding me.
And they had a comment from the station manager, and they're like, yeah, people really like him, and he does a good job doing the weather, and what he does in his free time is his own.
He's a little bit nuts.
The thing is that people are taking the facts and running with them in crazy ways. Like, it is true that the 1918 pandemic was derived from a bird flu,
Right,
and it is true that the more that this bird flu is around, the greater, not less, chances that it could mutate to a human form. And eventually it will, but there's no way to say when the fuck that's going to be. What? I mean, you have to, after a certain point, you have to see, like, both sides. Like, okay, they're talking in our government about legislation, to get all this crap prepared over, basically, 60 or 70 people in the entire world have died since, like, 2003 3 or something.
Right, in
with
some of
this.
these countries, it's in the country. 4 people died. And you're like, I mean, that's sad.
Well, my point is just that, that many people were killed in Iraq probably in the last, 4 days. Any truth there is to the story, it's totally going to be politicized and turned into this, fear weapon, just like any other catastrophe.
It's a new weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah. Oh, as long as we're stumbled upon the war. I saw yesterday that from congressional pressure, the government released figures of Iraqi deaths.
Yeah.
And it's lower than any estimate except theirs.
It has no ability to do that. That's not something they do.
Yeah.
It's just not something they do.
Yeah, it is not.
And you'd almost be creeped out if they did.
But speaking also of congressional pressure on Iraq, I got to commend Senator Harry Reid on the bitch slap on the Senate today. I thought that was pretty cool. If anybody hasn't heard or hasn't seen it, Reid pulled a parliamentary hijack move, which was pretty cool to demand to know why the Senate Intelligence Committee investigation on pre-war intelligence hasn't moved in more than a year since before the election.
They ran out of gas, dude. Gas is
Yeah.
fucking expensive.
They pretty much did, and they did it, and they actually even said that they did it because there was an election about to happen. So they were pretty much even straightforward as to why they did it.
That was student council for one of the kids.
Exactly. So they've not restarted it, but the Democrats basically suspended Congress and started a closed session. All the public had to leave. Everyone was cleared out. Doorways closed.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Lights dimmed. All of that. Everybody had to get into the session.
Lights dimmed.
Yeah, they do.
They got
seriously.
romantic.
No, they do it. They do it so no one can even take pictures if someone has.
Hey, baby.
Is the idea?
It's time for Senatin.
So they did all that, and it was
It's like a private party.
well, it was basically a lockdown session until the Democrats did until the Republicans agreed to restart the second phase of that investigation, which will be starting now. All right. So anyway, we have kind of drifted to a couple of topics. Maybe we should just take a break.
Okay, so now I think we're just going to talk about some just personal technology and such and such and such. And
such.
At least for me, I was all excited this week because Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories for the PSP came out.
Yeah, and it's
And it is Grand Theft Auto 3 on a portable machine.
it's Grand Theft Auto in your hand. It's pretty darn impressive, considering I remember
I had to upgrade my firmware on the PSP in order to play it to 2.0, but with that comes a web browser, a really nice web browser actually for that device. It looks really good, and then the ability to download MP3s and video files via Wi-Fi anywhere onto the memory card and then play them.
Yeah,
Which is like, wow, that's pretty cool.
That's a very nice thing.
There's an exploit where you run a TIFF file and it does a buffer overflow and runs code, and then you can run programs on the 2.0. Like, that's the hack that exists. It's a TIFF file.
I love that way of getting to a command prompt.
Well, I mean, there's other stuff.
Doing
too,
a TIFF buffer overflow. It's so romantic. Here, baby, let me fill your buffer up.
Oh, it overflowed. That's all right, baby.
I got command
That's
over
what
you
buffer
now.
was for.
That's right. So,
You guys are dirty, I think.
sorry.
I'm not sure.
Well,
Oh, and then I got my new cheap computer too.
Does
Jeez,
that come
man.
in yet?
Yeah, I got it today. Right before the
You
show,
should
I
do a
thought
whole show
here
on
is that.
technology.
he's about to step in. Well, he's about to step into the present world of,
it's a-
modern processors.
It's a refurb
John,
gateway
so for the
machine,
first
but
time.
it's a Athlon 64 3500 plus. It also has onboard video, onboard like everything you really need.
Right.
But but it's a Media Center machine. So it has Windows Media Center Edition 2005
and a remote
and a
control
TV tuner
right?
card. And actually, they sent instead of sending the remote, the keyboard box and the box that has everything else in it, they sent two of the boxes that have everything else in it.
Oh wow!
So I didn't get the keyboard, but I got 2 remote controls and like 2 copies of all the software, 2 mice, and I don't care. I think I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I don't need the keyboard.
Yeah, I just played with Windows Media Center. The Media Center didn't impress me, but
what's the whole gist of it?
it's just got this whole
TV
thing
crap.
built into it that's like
Remote interface, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it supposedly compiles all of your multimedia options, but it's all of the Microsoft multimedia options at first, of course.
Gotcha. So is it like a big Windows Media Player orgy kind of thing, or?
Yeah, it's like a selector interface all its own. It takes over your whole screen. It goes full screen.
Oh God, yeah.
And like, so you click on stuff, and it like all scrolly
How does it look
and
when you're running just
big
normal programs?
Huh?
How's it look when you're just running normal programs?
Like when it's not in Media Center mode.
Because technically it's XP Pro, or XP at least, maybe home base. But it can run anything. Like you could run Office on it.
Oh yeah, I mean, everything else is totally normal.
Yeah. It seems like something.
Well,
you'd
my
be able
plan
to get
was to install, to have that, and then install the 64-bit version of Windows.
Right.
And
Right.
actually, and the 32-bit version. So I'm excited. I got a new, because I had a P3 800 something. Going to a 2.2 gigahertz processor from that.
You'll notice
will
it.
be nice.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm still running a 900 Athlon.
Well, yeah. So I guess my newest technology
Tech Jones is
bit.
actually wait.
Well, it's sitting on my head. Yeah.
Well, but we have to mention the other thing too.
What's
The
that?
technology bit that we're using right now, which is pretty relatively new, is
actually,
Pro Tools.
Pro Tools is a very new development for me, and
So-
it's been extremely agreeable.
So this show, we have each of us on a separate track because we're using Pro. I mean, we could have done it otherwise
Right.
too, but via Pro Tools.
So hopefully you'll only notice us talking over each other when we really
Want you to. Sorry, Paul, but back to you. Your headphones, man.
I've got a new pair of Sennheisers that are let's see, the HD 25s, if I'm not mistaken.
Straight 25?
The HD 25s. These basically are
Sennheiser
the same model that broadcasters use. A lot of sideline reporters use them because the noise cancellation on them is amazing. They're extremely quiet. They are. But the ear cups are tiny, and
They are very tiny, and you don't have particularly tiny ears.
they're very lightweight.
Yeah, that's the thing that I think is the deal with them, is because I've never had. I have this problem. I have to have headphones that cover my ears. It freaks me out.
I do too.
Yeah.
But those, it doesn't matter because the pressure on your ears is very.
They're really good about the gravity. That's a listing on their headphones. Is the joules of force
Right.
that it will push against your head with.
They're just engineered, like you said, very well.
Yeah, they're just
A
designed well.
lot of thought was put into them.
Yeah.
Well, and it's great to have a product like that, a well-built product that even when there are issues with it, that the company totally supports.
Yeah. But, that goes back to Sennheiser pretty much being the deal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I've never heard of anybody go, man, this Sennheiser thing that I bought sucked.
Right, right. So
Right.
I would highly recommend the HD 25s if you're looking for.
I'd recommend any of their products that would fit your needs.
A nice set of headphones. Yeah. I would have to say the same.
They make nice mics too, man.
They do have a nice selection of microphones as well.
And preamps.
Josh?
Actually, you were talking about the parts, sending for new parts and all that. It's actually
Oh, yeah.
a very good segue.
Yes.
Because
Segway.
on this here laptop that I got not too long ago.
It's a Dell.
Yep.
It's a Dell. I got a pretty
my
good
machine
deal
is as well.
on the PC and the laptop because of the IU discount. About a week ago, or no, it was actually like 2 days ago, I noticed that the headphone out is really loose and doesn't work at all.
Matt of the Heart.
Yeah.
Is that you're talking about the same person?
He had a Dell that he bought brand new, and it would make some noise or whatever. Anytime he was listening to anything that was on a disc, like an optical disc.
That's fucking
So a
stupid.
CD or a movie through the jack, it would make some horrible noise. So he sent it back in. But the point this brought up for you is you're looking at another sound card for your laptop.
Yeah. About this time, me and Matt were talking about. Actually, he brought up that they have these. What's the initial PS?
Well, it was old school. The old school one was PCMCIA, but now then it was PC card. Now they just call it card bus. But it's the stuff that fits in. That's the laptop like card slot.
With those ports or those card slots that actually are. You can hook up 5.1 and 7.1 systems up to them through this little docking port. It's basically if you have a 5.1 or I assume a 7.1 capable sound card, there's like a different plug that you have to...
Right, and in some cases, some of those cards will even have optical or like coaxial digital out on them.
There was the fiber cable that got severed out here in Colorado by a rock slide.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like the whole western slope had no internet connection or digital cable.
And everybody was
for like
freaking out,
5
I
days.
bet.
And there was like a rock slide and a train derailment and a severed cable somehow.
Wow.
But they fixed it. I'm like, I don't know what the hell you do to fix those, but they did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not like it's some guy with his pants falling down. Going,
Like, it's a wire cutters.
oh, I got it. I'll fix this shit.
I brought my good solder knife.
So,
But Josh is getting...
allegedly, I'm getting this thing fixed. Dell's going to send a box for me to put the computer in,
that's very nice of him.
and so I don't have to like pay
And
for
your
anything.
hopes.
They say that it should be about a 3-day turnaround, and I'm just seeing what you guys think if next time
Do we have it?
we get together and do
Yeah,
this, if
you have
I'll
it.
have it or not.
Will he have his laptop?
I think that I should have it, but
Nice.
Hope,
nice.
hope, hope.
Well, I'm
Let's
glad.
hope.
I think you probably will because the times that I've had to deal with their support, they've been right on it as well. So I would
but
say,
the problem is the failure rate on the stuff that they have
Yeah.
to have.
yeah, I know.
But the irony is, I really don't. I'm probably going to get this other sound card that we were talking about.
Right. So you probably
Right.
won't even
So I
use
won't
that
use
one.
it all that much. But like
But you
Matt
wouldn't
said
have
earlier-
it, so you don't have to have the sound card
Yeah,
thing. I mean,
true.
the point is, you
And-
paid for a laptop with a friggin' sound card that puts out
Right.
stuff to headphone jack.
Right.
Right.
But there are little, almost like flash drive
Right.
size
Yeah.
USB audio ends, and those would be pretty handy too. I mean, if this thing did go out and you didn't have support and couldn't get it fixed for free, like you could buy another thing for like
Right, or carry that around
20
in
bucks
case you
or
go to
whatever.
somebody's computer that doesn't have a headset and you can use
Right.
Skype or something.
Yeah.
So we should probably wrap up this show.
Yeah, so, well,
And
thanks again, everybody, for joining us for this third episode of the Nodfast. Again, on Skype, on the virtual telephone, we have Mr. John.
Thanks for joining us, John. This was really cool.
Good hangout.
And then in the in quote studio, we have Paul.
Hey, and by the way, I was also wanting to say shout outs to all the folks, maybe from the forum and other places that I know that might be listening.
And Josh.
Bye.
Yeah, and those things.
So
All
thanks
right.
again for joining us for the show.